Hey guys, thanks for joining us for another episode from our 5-minute fixes. All right guys, so in today's video, we're gonna be showing you how to install volume reducers in your rear shock. Whether you're new to mountain biking or been doing it for years, you might have a box or bag of parts like this floating around. So again, for these 5-minute fixes, we're gonna be focusing just on the how-to. We've assumed you've done your research, you know about the pros, cons, why you want to install a volume reducer, and we're gonna make it short for the people that just wanna know how to do it. If you're unsure as to what it will do, how it'll affect your ride, we have made longer form videos on that, and we'll link those down below. So let's get into installing the volume reducers on this Fox Float X. So obviously we've got two different shocks here on this Fazari Delano Peak and the one in my hand. Process is gonna be very similar no matter the brand or the air shock. So we just have this in our hand here because it's a little bit easier to access and use. You probably will want to remove it from the bike to make your life a little bit easier. Some bikes and frames designs might not be mandatory, but nevertheless, this is easier for you guys to see. So step number one is going to be ensuring that there's no air in the shock. You want to depressurize that and make sure that it is all safe. This is a brand new shock and one we've not yet used. Next up, you're going to just simply grab the can and unthread it. So we're gonna slide the bottom out bumper down, and then you'll see there's a silver ring here. If you've got a pick, something like that, you wanna be careful, of course, not to damage anything. Everything in here is pressurized. It's important to be careful, but just go ahead and get a pick up there, pop that ring down, and then you'll see inside here, you've got a blue volume reducer installed right now. Once we have removed all that and slid the installed volume reducer, which on this bike is a 0.4, we can install the correct volume reducer if we want. So if we wanted to add more ramp and progression, we could go with a 0.8 or a 0.6 or whatever it is. So you choose how aggressive you want to get with your tune, and then you're simply going to install that back in. This is keyed to fit in a certain spot. If you can't see it, basically just put it in there and you can spin it around until you find the home it's supposed to live in. And once you do that, it will click right in, as you can see. And then boom, into spot, push that back up, slide your bottom out bumper up. And after that, slide your can or thread your can back on. One thing to note is if you do drop anything, wipe it off, clean it up. You want to ensure that you keep as clean of an environment as you can in there. After that reducer is in, slide the can up. You will need to apply some force and simultaneously start threading that can back on. Get it so it is snugged up nice and tight. After that, I would probably suggest wiping it down. There would probably be some oil and lubrication around. Then start airing the shock up. Something else that's really important is as you are inflating the shock, to make sure you compress it so you're balancing out the air chambers. So maybe every 50 pounds, press it. You'll want to have it back in the bike most likely, and just cycle that so you can get that air flowing through. Another 50 pounds, do the same thing until you get back up to your recommended weight, and then you'll be all set to go. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.